Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had a fabulous August. Can you believe how quickly this year is flying by? As always, I have been trying out some new products and revisiting some favorites, and today I'm here to share with you my August recap. We've got a lovely mix of skincare, hair care, and even a little bit of makeup. Plus, I'll also be answering some of your questions from the month, so be sure to stick around for that. Let's begin with the Husk Mint Almond Oil. This is a root thickening spray, and if you've been looking for something to add volume to your hair without weighing it down, then this is a jam. Excuse all the products, they're all well loved and used, so they don't look their best. But this one is fabulous. The mint gives a really refreshing tingle, and the almond helps nourish your roots while adding some thickness without weighing it down or making it feel oily. It's perfect for those days when your hair needs a little bit of extra oomph. If you saw my recent week vlog number 2, I showed you how I use my Dyson to create my current favorite look of beachy waves. And this was a staple in my routine. I found that it really helped to give a little bit of oomph without weighing down my really fine hair. Next is the Sukin Renewing Body Scrub with jojoba and green tea. I have loved using this in the shower. It is gentle but effective, leaving my skin feeling really smooth and rejuvenated. The green tea is packed with antioxidants, and the jojoba beads are perfect for a bit of exfoliation without being too harsh. I have found that the beads do leave a little bit of a mess in the shower that required me to use my mobile shower head to rinse them all off the shower walls and the shower glass doors. But this was just a little bit of an inconvenience, but was not a deal breaker for me in enjoying this product for this month. For those of you with normal to dry skin, the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser for normal to dry skin is a must-have. It is so soothing and doesn't strip the skin of its natural moisture. It's fragrance-free, which is great if you have sensitive skin, and it leaves your face feeling clean but still hydrated. It's not a sudsing type of cleanser, so at first I was using a bit too much, and I was going bang, 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 bang with the pump to try and get it to suds. And it didn't harm my skin at all, but it just meant that I went through this bottle a little bit quicker than I needed to have. Over the summer, I bought the Laboratories Chlorane Sun Radiance Rich Restorative Conditioner with Ylang Ylang Wax. This was really good. It was a really deeply nourishing conditioner, and it was perfect to bring back life to hair that's sun exposed. You know, we're heading into summer here, but I basically used it all of last summer and into winter, because I found that the Ylang Ylang Wax added a lovely softness and shine to my hair, making it feel really healthy and vibrant. So I kept using it basically until I finished it and destroyed the packaging. I used it every other week to give my hair a bit of a boost. In between using the next product, which is my favorite, it is the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer Extreme. This adds elasticity and bounce, and it's a rich, deep conditioning treatment. I apply this for about half an hour on a wet hair before I'm going to wash my hair. Put a shower cap on it so that the heat helps penetrate into my hair, and then I just wash it off, and it's absolutely beautiful on my hair. As it says, it adds elasticity, bounce, and shine, and it makes your hair look and feel so much healthier. I use this once a week, and I truly believe that it's been these two products that have really helped me to grow my hair longer without needing it to get it trimmed regularly. Now, let's talk about supplements. As you know, I started introducing the soy isoflavones probably about 3 months ago when I first started getting hot flushes in perimenopause. And I first started off with this brand here, the Puritan's Pride non-GMO soy isoflavones, and I found that I really like these. And when I was running low, I went to restock it, and the lead time to have these shipped was too long, and it would have left me without any products. So I ended up getting the Best Natural Soy Isoflavones, and then went back to repurchase this. And what I found was that even though there wasn't a marked difference between the two different products, I just feel better with this. And I find that it's really great at balancing hormones, especially for us in perimenopause. I feel like these, more than these, have helped me feel more balanced and have definitely made an impact on my hot flushes, which have totally been eradicated since starting these products. So I started with this and I lost my hot flushes, continue with these and they stayed off. But I've gone back to this only because I really do prefer this over this one. And it's hard to say what it was that was different. Sometimes it's just the way something makes you feel that dictates whether you go back to purchasing it or not. As I said, I couldn't find any difference between the two. My symptoms, specifically my hot flushes, were eradicated with both. They definitely didn't return with this. So it's not that the product wasn't good. I prefer the Puritan's Pride non-GMO soy isoflavones over the Best Naturals brand. But they're both really good. And if you're going to try some isoflavones, definitely either of these will be fine. I just prefer these for whatever reason. Now, moving on to skincare, I finished off the Noomi Stockholm Birchtech Hybrid Overnight Serum Cream. Now, this serum has been an absolute standout. It's an overnight treatment that combines the power of birch sap with other invigorating and nourishing ingredients to repair and rejuvenate the skin while you sleep. I wake up with my skin looking refreshed and glowing. I absolutely love it. I did make a sponsored video with this brand because I love the product and I love the way it made me feel. I found that the product was really good on my skin and my skin had really good results. I think there is still a coupon code that gives you a little discount, which I will leave down in the description box below. By the way, I will try and link all the products that I've used and that I mentioned in the description box below, just in case you're interested in finding out a little bit more about them or you want to do some more research on your own about them. Now, I was recently approached by another brand to trial their skincare, and in the end, after 2 weeks of using the products, I had to cancel the collaboration. I found that the skin around my jaw area, which is I'm really particularly targeting this year, just looked crepey and it just looked not as taut and as sharp as I like it to be. And so I had to return it to my true and trusted products. And these are the Roc brand. I absolutely love this product. You can find it at Chemist Warehouse, which is where I buy these. And I find that whenever my skin is starting to look a little bit worse for wear or I'm just not taking care of it as much as I should, when I return to these products, they have a fabulous effect. This is the Roc Multi-Correction Face and Neck Cream. It reduces the appearance of dry, crepey looking skin. Now, this cream is a multitasker. It targets wrinkles, firmness, and hydration. It's rich without being too heavy, and I love that it's designed for both the face and the neck, which we can tend to forget about, especially when you're putting on moisturizer on your face at night and you sort of go on your face and you kind of forget your neck. This is really good. My skin feels smoother and also more resilient with this cream. And then for nighttime, I also returned to using the Roc Retinol Correction Line Smoothing Night Serum Capsules. These are absolutely fabulous. You know that retinol is a powerhouse ingredient for anti-aging, and these capsules are great for targeting fine lines and improving skin texture. I have seen a noticeable difference in the smoothness of my skin, and they're just so easy to use. My skin can tolerate these or using these every day. And so when my skin was looking a little bit too crepey around this area, I returned to using these every night. My skin can handle it. It's recommended that you use it 3 times a week or every other night, but build up to it. But I use it every day or every night for a week and then continued using it every second night until I basically until I finished the container and I have repurchased it. I love Roc products. I especially love these. Now, if you are a vitamin C user and specifically a daytime vitamin C user, then this one is for you. It's the Mary and May Vitamin C and Bifida lotion. It's brightening, hydrating, and the Bifida acts as a wonderful soothing element. It layers beautifully under makeup or other skincare products, and it's really helped me to even out my skin tone over the past month. I bought this from TK Maxx and I was really happy because this is a vegan formula, all natural product. Continuing on with Mary and May products, I finished the hyaluronic serum. This is perfect for locking in moisture. It's a simple, no fuss serum that does exactly what it promises, hydrates the skin. It's been a great addition to my morning and evening routines, keeping my skin plump and hydrated. And I actually really love the Mary and May products, and so I'll keep an eye out for them at TK Maxx next time I'm there. And now for body. The Grown Alchemist body cream in mandarin and rosemary leaf has been a real treat. It's rich, moisturizing, nourishing, and the scent is just divine. It's citrusy and fresh with a hint of herbal rosemary. My skin feels so soft and moisturized after using this, and it's perfect for a little pampering session. And sticking with the Grown Alchemist, I have finished the Grown Alchemist hand cream in vanilla and orange peel. This hand cream is super hydrating without being greasy, and the scent is just lovely, sweet with a hint of citrus. It's basically been a car staple for me this whole month, especially with the winter weather that we've had. It's just been great at moisturizing my hands during those really drying winter months. If you're looking for a multi-purpose product, this works in transit camera close-up. It's great. It's a little mask and moisturizer and primer all in one. Perfect for those days when you need your skin to look flawless and ready for makeup. It smooths out the skin and gives a lovely glow. And lastly but not least is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. This is probably the third bottle that I have finished, and I'm absolutely loving it. I will probably rebuy it, but I am using a number of other foundations that I've got in my stash. It's a primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream in one. It gives you a beautiful natural glow without feeling heavy on the skin. I love using this for a quick everyday makeup look. It is just plain effortless. And now on to some of your questions from this past month. I've received so many lovely comments and questions, and I want to take a moment to answer a few of them. One of the first ones was, is doing YouTube worth it? Can you do a video about why you decided to do YouTube and what that entails? I think about it myself, but then I talk myself out of it. YouTube is definitely a journey with its ups and downs, but for me, it's been incredibly rewarding. It started out as a creative outlet during the pandemic, but over time, it's grown into a wonderful community where I can connect with so many lovely people like you. I'd love to do a video on why I started YouTube and what goes on behind the scenes. I think it might help others who are on the fence about starting their own channel. By the way, I did answer many questions, in fact, 73 questions in a video that I had fun making with the help of my husband. I'll link it down below for you in case you missed it. I answer questions such as why I started YouTube and how I feel about certain parts of putting my life out there for scrutiny and comment. I highly encourage you to check it out. The next question is, I wish I could get my hands on that tallow moisturizer. Do you know if they sell it online? No, they don't sell it online at the moment. I have enjoyed using it on my body, especially on my knees and elbows, but I am a scent person, and I find the scent of this a little bit off-putting on my face and body. So it's kind of made its way to the back of my drawer. But I do need to bring it out to the forefront because it's a great natural product to use. I personally would have preferred a different scented essential oil be used because I'm not sure if it's the essential oil that I'm smelling or if it's the tallow that has an odor that I find difficult to get used to, but I don't want to waste it. So I'll keep it in my vanity and I'll just use it on my feet and my elbows and my knees just to add some moisturization to those areas of my body. Next question is, Deborah, what are your favorite Thermomix recipe? Well, I love my Thermomix. It's such a versatile tool in the kitchen, but I do go through phases where I use it every day and then I stop using it every day. It just sits on the side gathering dust. In winter, I love using it to make soups like pumpkin soup, which is so creamy and delicious. And I also like to make risottos in it because it just makes it so easy and it always turns out so well. Now, I should definitely do a video sharing with you some of my favorite recipes, shouldn't I? I'll add it to my video suggestions list. I'd like to know, though, what are your favorite Thermomix dishes too? So please let me know in the comments below if you have a Thermomix and which your favorite recipes are. The next question is, Deborah, what books have you been reading lately and can recommend? I like reading mysteries and detective novels. My favorite authors are James Patterson, John Grisham, Jana Ivanovich, and Sue Grafton, among many. The last two are female authors that write detective novels based on female characters, which I actually enjoy reading. However, if you prefer more deep reading, one of my lovely viewers, Helen Blundell, has her own channel called Life Lessons from Books, and she regularly reviews more classic books and a different genre of books to me that I can highly recommend to you. I love watching her videos because they're quick little bite-sized reviews on books that I would not normally read, but she gives me a little insight into these different books, so I feel a little bit smarter after watching each one of her videos. I will link a channel below if you're interested in checking it out. The next question is, hi Deborah, where did you buy your Dyson Airwrap? I bought my Dyson on an online store called Adore Beauty. It's an Australian online beauty retailer that sells skincare, electrical beauty appliances, candles, and so much more. And lastly, I'd love to finish by addressing my office reset video. That video was very polarizing amongst my viewers. So many differing opinions on how I should have reset the space. And many of you didn't like that my desk was facing the back wall and that I had my back to the doorway. And I have to say that I did like that layout because it basically opened up the room. I did in the end listen to your advice and moved my desk facing the window. I found it awkward sitting facing the wall, not necessarily because I had the back to the doorway, that didn't bother me, but what was happening was that because the wall was so close to my screen, or my screen was so close to the wall, every time I'd look up, I'd basically be looking at the wall behind it, and it was starting to give me a bit of a headache, which I wasn't getting when I was sitting in the middle of the room facing my bedroom, I guess, because I could look out. And I find that sitting at the window with my desk facing the window, I have that same ability of being able to look out into the greenness of the garden or the greyness of the skies, depending on what the weather is doing. And so I do prefer this layout even more. And but my only concern is that in the summertime, facing the window, our sun sets at the front of the house and gets really glary from about 2 o'clock, which just means I'm going to have to adjust the shutters up and down so that the sun doesn't hit my face and I don't get any sun damage on my face. Now, I did buy the rug from Temple & Webster and I'm absolutely loving it. It's a 4 by 3 meter size rug, so it's quite large. It's a silver power loomed bohemian rug, and it's just, I love it. I just love the colors. It just matches the colors of this room really well. And that's it for my August recap. I hope you found this helpful and discovered a few new products to try. As always, I love hearing from you. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite products have been this past month, or if you have any recommendations for me to try. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.